Hi and welcome to this workout today. I'm Kirsty and I'm going to be taking you through this abs and core workout for menopause. We're going to be working on that midsection here, but not just onto the belly, through to the back and all of the stabilizing muscles inside as well. We're going to be working for the first half of the plan is standing abs, and the second half of the plan will be down onto the mat. I've got a couple of sets of weights here with me. I've got a light set and a medium set. If you don't have weights or if you don't want to use weights, you don't have to. This is your workout, so you get to decide. So just do what you feel comfortable with and let's get going. The first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna twist. Just twisting round here. So just starting to activate those tummy muscles and keeping the chin away from the chest and the shoulders back. So working on those postural muscles into the core and just twisting through. So making sure your toes are facing forwards and holding in, pushing the heels into the ground. And with every little adjustment that you make, you're going to be using those core muscles a little bit more. Well done. Keep it going then. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, next warm-up exercise, we're just going to do some side bends. So just coming down to the side, touch, come back up, down, touch, back up. So holding into that midsection. Good. So doing these exercises is really beneficial for a lot of reasons. I know that this is a session that gets requested a lot. So thank you for everybody who has requested this session. You can't target specific muscles and lose fat from those areas, but you can get stronger and you can increase your metabolic rate throughout your body, which will lead to increased fat burn over time. So while a crunch isn't going to burn away belly fat, it is going to really help in the long term, and there's no harm in firming up those areas. 2, 1 and rest. Okay, we're going to get into the program now. We're going to get into the first exercise. I'm going to show you what it is. You can add as much or as little complexity into these exercises as you want to, because we want to challenge the brain. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the foot back, then we're going to come in and we're going to crunch. So back, crunch, back and crunch. Try and find a little bit of a rhythm when you're working away. We're going to go one side for 40 seconds. We're going to take 20 seconds off to switch sides. Ready? Let's go. So back, crunch, back and crunch. So you've got a bit of balance here. You've got plenty of coordination, and there's obviously a lot of abs. Good. Well done. So keep that supporting leg pushed into the floor. Well done. 15 seconds to go. So we're going to take 20 seconds off in between sides. 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. Good job. Okay, I'm just going to switch sides so you can see on the right side. You don't have to switch sides. We're going to get ready to go again in around about 10 seconds time. We're not going to take a lot of rest throughout this whole program. So you will definitely find that your breathing comes up and your heart rate's increasing. 2, 1, let's go. Because we don't want to neglect our cardiovascular health as well. That's really important. Good. Well done. If you can only spend 30 or 40 minutes with me today, then we are going to work hard together. Make sure that we're working for each other here, working as a group, as a community. And on that note, I've got a load of lovely people on the live stream with me today. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. I'm going to give them a name check when we're in the next exercise, or I'm going to forget what we're doing. So next exercise is a standing oblique crunch. So fingertips onto the temples, and we're going to be bringing that knee up to the elbow, up to the elbow. Okay, so if you can only get halfway, don't worry. If you can get down and bend, you're going to get more of a crunch. Ready? Let's go. So crunch, crunch. Stabilize each time. You're not going really fast. And we're going to do 2 of these. So we're going to do the first one. We'll rest for 20, and we'll do the second. So on the live stream with me today, I have got Claire, I've got Lexi, I've got Sean and Jane, I've got Sarah D, I've got Sarah W, and I've got Susanna. So welcome everybody, it's so nice to be working out with you today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more of those to go. You've got 20 seconds. So a really good little hip opener as well, this one. I know us ladies really struggle with the hips. If you've had children, sometimes if you haven't had children, you still struggle with those hips. I certainly really do. I had big babies. The damage to that region is real. So pushing it out then. Another 40 seconds here. Good. Well done. Keep it going. Good. 20 seconds to go. Keep crunching. Well done. Pushing through then the next 10 seconds. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Really good. Really well done. If you're feeling a little bit warm, don't worry. Open a window, take off a layer, take a drink. Okay, next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a weight. So I'm going to take one of my lighter weights. I'm using a 3 kilo here for my light weight. Use a 2, use a 1, use a bottle of water, use anything that you want to use. We're going to be bringing that weight up and we're going to be crunching in and then crunching into the other side. So the weight comes down, the knee comes up as you're crunching, okay? I'm just going to give you a little breather before we get going. Okay, so you've just got a little time to grab those weights to make sure that you've got what you need to. Open that window if you need to as well. So we're getting into autumn as I'm recording this, and it was chilly out there this morning, but now the sun is out and it's making me feel all the good vibes. So I'm feeling happy, and this workout is really going to help out with that as well, releasing all the feel-good hormones into my body, counterbalancing all of that cortisol that is usually coursing around. Getting ready to go in 15 seconds, everybody, so get yourselves ready. Okay, everyone's made their adjustments on the live stream, so I know everyone should be ready by now. 3, 2, 1, shall we go then? Crunch it up, and then crunch it up. Good. Really working through. Good. So stress is a real contributor to that belly fat. Okay, the more cortisol you have going around your bloodstream, the more it adds. It increases your appetite over time. It makes you crave sugary and fatty foods. So you can't help it, you're stressed, you're hungry, you're making difficult choices. Keep going, 5 seconds to go. And an excess of cortisol really does add fat storage and rest to that abdominal area. So trying to reduce your stress will really help, as well as doing the workouts, as well as eating a balanced diet. And obviously lack of sleep adds to that stress going around your body as well. And it's very easy. 2, 1, let's go. Very easy to say, just get more sleep, don't be as stressed, as if it was that easy. But those are the facts, my lovelies, and we just have to do what we can. We just do what we can, and just be mindful of the things that you are carrying mentally. Maybe let 1 or 2 of them go if you can. Maybe someone else can help. Good. I'm saying that because I'm saying it to myself too. I think we all know we're guilty of spinning too many plates. And rest. 1 more lot to go. 1 more lot to go. So obviously this is really great for the abs, but it's good for the arms, it's good for the legs. This is a full body exercise, and we're going to get going. 1 more lot to go in 5 seconds time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Crunch it in. Bring it down and crunch it in. Good. If you've managed not to hit your knee on your weight yet, well done. Keep that foot nice and flat, no pointy toes. It needs to work into our calves as well. I want to give you as much value as possible. Good. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Amazing work. We're going to ditch the weight in just a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Weights are going away, watching in as I show you the next exercise. We're going to be doing one of my favorites, which is a standing bicycle crunch. So fingertips go onto temples, and we're going to cross over knee to elbow, out, 2, 3, and then swap. 1, 2, 3. You with me now? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Keep that tummy tight. Good. Nice and tight in the tummy. Well done. Doesn't matter if you do 2, doesn't matter if you do 4. The counting of the 3 is fairly arbitrary. It's just making sure that we don't get too tired out on one side. Good. Keep going then. 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more lot of those, only 20 seconds rest. It's not a long time. My heart rate's already coming up. It'd be interesting to see what my heart rate profile does throughout this workout, because it's not specifically a cardio session. Ready? Let's go. But obviously, by using our bodies, using our muscles, the bigger the movements, the more muscles we need, the more those muscles need oxygen. So then demand goes up. Simple case of supply and demand. Good. And all these standing ab exercises are really big movements. So they do require more muscle. They do require more oxygen. 2, 3, good. Well done. One more, finish the side you're on. And let's rest. Well done. Good job, everybody. And everyone on the screen is doing so well. Well done, everybody there. Next exercise, we're going to be doing a standing twist. Now, you can do this with a weight. You do not have to do this with a weight, but pick up a light weight, nothing too heavy. Toes are out in front. Hips are nice and strong and straight. The weight's out in front, and we're going to twist, twist, and twist. So join in when you're ready, and let's get cracking. So working through this twisting motion here. With the weight, you just get a bit of extra resistance. There's extra into the arms, but you don't have to use a weight. Try and keep those hips facing forwards. You're not going to be able to, but if you're gripping into those hips, then you really are going to feel the difference. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. We've got 2 more of these to go. Such a good little exercise, this one. Little standing twist. 10 seconds before we go again. So making sure that you have water nearby, make sure you've got ventilation, you're not overheating. You need to whip off a layer. Whip it off. Let's go. Good. So hold those hips forwards. You feel the difference there. You're not just working into the abs on this one, you're working into the back as well, into the arms, pushing the heels into the floor. Try that for me now, see what difference that makes. Feel it in the back, because when we work the front of our bodies, we also need to work the back. Okay, it's really important that you're always working an agonist and an antagonist. That's the front and the back. The muscles usually come in pairs. 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more lot to go. So when we work the front, we always try and get a bit of back work in as well. Whether you realize it or not, it's always in there somewhere. Because otherwise we're not one-dimensional. We're just not. 360-degree beings. I talk about it all the time. You're probably bored of me saying it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if you're enjoying this workout, I have a whole load of menopause workouts on my YouTube site and on the website too. The website is about to launch really soon. You may be watching this and it's launched already. There'll be a link below when that is up and live. And if you're interested in joining this live streamed session, all you need to do is become a member and you get access all areas. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Good job, people. Well done. Okay, what is next? We're doing a really good one. Okay, I'm just making a choice about which weights I'm going to do for this one because it's tough. When I did this in practice, I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it with the 5s, but actually it was really tough. So I'm going to start with my 3s. I'm going to start with my lighter set. If I find it too easy, then I'll go up to 5s. And I would encourage you to do the same. Just give it a try. Give it a try with what you've got. If it's too easy, go up. If it's too hard, go down. But always go lighter to heavier if you can. Right, are we ready? I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So we're going to do a side bend, but it's a side bend with a difference. I want you to bring up the weight to your shoulder, push one weight up into the air, and I want you to go down, keep this weight up, down, and keep this weight up, okay? We've got a few seconds before we're going to get going. We're going to stick with one side, and we're going to do 30 seconds. If you manage 2 in 30 seconds, that is fine. If you manage 30, it's not going to happen. As many as you want to do, but make sure you're going through your full range of movement. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, into position, and let's go. So down, pushing down, all the way to the side of the leg. I'm not coming in front, and I'm not going behind. That weight above is really challenging my balance and my coordination. It's challenging my core. Good. Keep it going. Well done. No, we're going to swap sides after this, but because it's a tough exercise and rest, you get 30 seconds off rather than 20. Put the weights down if you need to. Give yourself a little stretch out because we're going to go to the other side, and we are doing this twice because it is the end of our standing ab section. Hope you're feeling good. Hope everybody is feeling awesome today. We have got 10 seconds before we go again. So I'm going to mentally get myself prepared and know what I'm doing with my arm. I know what's happening into my abs. I'm going to get ready to go now. 2, 1, let's go. So down and up. Holding in tight to my abdominal muscles. They're working no matter what. But if I actively engage them, they're going to work harder. Okay, so they're working because I'm making them work with the exercises that we're doing. But if you really try and switch them on and really think about them, they will work better for you. Good. 2, 1, and rest. Good. One more on each side then. We cranked up the volume on this one just a little bit. Hope everyone's feeling okay with this. 20 seconds more rest, and then we're going to go again. I'm happy with my 3s. I'm not going to switch it up and move to 5s. I'm happy with this because I know that I've got a whole mat section to be going. If you are on your lighter weights and you think, do you know what? I can challenge myself. I can do a little bit more. Then feel free. 3, 2, 1. Let's go together. Let's do this. So 30 on, 30 off. As many as you want to do. Trying to keep that weight up. We're working into a lift and carry. Working with that arm up. So that challenges us really functionally. And you can feel that, maybe. I can feel that through my sides, through my back, into my core as well. 2, 1, rest. One more lot to go. So your arms are getting a workout as well, because there's always value here. Don't just do one thing. We're not just going to lie on the mat and just do abs. We're going to do functional work. 10 seconds and we're going to go. Everybody ready? I've cut your rest a little bit short because I know how well you're doing. And I know you're eager to get going. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last one then. 30 seconds here. And then we're going to head down to the mat. Now on the mat section, again, you can choose to use weights or not. It's totally up to you. You always have the choice. Keep it going. And I'm going to show you with weights all the way through, but you can just drop them out if you don't feel like using them. 2, 1, and rest. Return those weights safely. Okay, make sure that your floor space is clear from obstruction. Make sure you've got your mat ready or your soft surface, whatever you're using. Okay, I'm just going to bring my mat out just a touch. So you don't need a lot of space onto your floor today. We're going to start off with some dead bugs, which I absolutely love. And because we are super warm and we've been using those arm muscles, I'm just going to jump straight in with my weights on the dead bugs. You do not have to use weights with the dead bugs if you don't want to, okay? So let me show you what it is. It's a little bit of a feat of coordination. Knees are up, arms are up. My palms are facing my knees, and I'm going to take my opposite arm and leg. They're going to come out, back up, and out. Now, the knee and the hand that aren't working are staying where they are. I see a lot of people bringing this arm down as one arm goes back. Try and keep everything stable and where it should be. I know that's tough because there's a real coordination issue that goes on there. But if you're ready with me now, let's get going. 2, 1, just do the best you can. Take it nice and slow. Pushing your back into the mat, holding into the core, and breathing. Holding your muscles does not mean holding your breath, so just check yourself on that. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Breathing out, big breath out. On the effort, exhale on effort, remember, that's where we are. Doing really well. Good job. Nearly there. Good. We're going to do 2 of these. 2, 1, and rest. Well done. We're going to take 20 seconds off. We're going to go again. So you will know whether that was good with weights or whether you'd prefer without. If you did it without and you want to try weights, try for something light, and just try and remember that weight is going to try and get down to the floor. That's its main objective, to get to the floor, so you are the only one stopping it. So you need to stop it using your muscles, the power of your muscles. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Knees up and let's go. Good. How are you doing on keeping that arm straight up in the air? It's real concentration, but until you're absolutely used to it, trying to keep that coordination in check. Good. Well done. You're doing really well, everybody. Nice and slow, using those muscles for the longest time. If you go through it too quick, you're not using them to their best effect. 2, 1, and rest. Well done. That is brilliant. You can put the weights away for now. Just stow them safely wherever you want to put them. I'm going to show you the next exercise. So we're going to do a lying leg pedal. The first option for this is lying back into your, what I call like a Greek goddess pose. So you just imagine you're just lying there, just like the absolute queen of the world. You're going to be pushing one foot out, bringing the other one in, feet nice and flat, so you're working through into the calf at the same time. Push and push. So this is level 1, and level 2, you're down onto the floor and you're going again, so you're just having to work a little bit more into the core as you're going through this one. Okay, everybody ready? Let's get going. 2, 1, let's go. So pushing those legs out, so alternate, bringing the knee in, pushing the leg out. So this is one option, or you can do the other option, coming up slightly more supported, but keep the chin away. You're not looking down here. Don't look at the abs, just let them do their thing. That's fine, they're working away. Keep it going. Well done. 10 seconds then. So this is a lying leg pedal. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going to go again one more time. So just waiting for our 20 seconds to be up, and then we're going to go again for another 40 seconds. This is a great exercise to do with a looped resistance band, a mini band as well. I've got those for sale in my shop. So you can always come on over and have a look at those. They're really good. Just add a bit of extra resistance. 2, 1, let's go. So adding that foot pedal in. If you can do the switch over a little quicker for a little extra burn, because the muscles are keeping working here, okay? They're always working because you're always pulling a leg in. You can go at whatever pace you like, slow or fast. If you want to go a little faster, and you're going to get a little bit more of a burn, up to you. Keep it going. If you can hear a few clunks in those hips, I only say it because I can hear mine, then if it's not painful, you're okay. 2, 1, rest. Well done. Hopefully you can start to feel that burning away now. That feels really good. Okay, I've got my larger weights. I've got my heavier weights. So I've got 5 kilos here because we're going to be adding a chest press into our next exercise here. So I'm going to show you what we're about. Lying into the same position that you were in for that first exercise. Knees bent, arms stretched. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, so the arms come down, elbows are onto the floor, and as you push the legs out, you bring the arms up, and then you come back down. So pushing the legs out, arms come up, hold, come back down. Now I am trying to keep my arms at a right angle when they're onto the floor, and I'm trying to keep my elbows onto the floor as well. So I'm promoting good posture whilst I'm lying on the floor. If they're coming this way or back there, that's not so neutral. So just making sure that you're looking at your form where your arms are going as well. You do not have to use weights. You can do this movement without weights. Okay? Just reiterating that to everybody here. Let's get ready to go then. If you start in that first position, then bring the arms down. That's your starting position. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So push up and out, hold, come back down. Up and out, hold, back down. Up and out, back down. If you're feeling a bit shaky, don't worry. That's muscle fatigue setting in. You know that you're working really well if that's happening. There's nothing to worry about. We want to fatigue those muscles. We want to work them hard. It's what we came here for today. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. We have got 2 more of those. That's right, 2 more. I'm just going to lie here and let the 20 seconds slip by. But just do the same. If you need a little drink, get a little drink. Just enjoy being in the moment here. It's not often we get to just lie down for 20 seconds, so just enjoy. Ready to go in 7, 6, starting position, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, everybody. Out, hold, back in. Hold, back in. Good. Well done. If you're enjoying this session, please do drop a little like, a little comment in the sections. I read all of them. Always reply as well, unless you're being rude, in which case you won't get a reply. You just get a block. Keep it going. Bring it down. Keep it going, everybody. 1 more then. See if you can manage 1 more. And rest. 1 more lot to go. Breathe it through. Take your time. Just, if you want to close your eyes here just for a few seconds, gather yourself mentally. You can do this. You have got this. You're making such a positive difference to yourself. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push. Back down. It's so difficult during the perimenopause and menopause years, weathering the storm of all of the symptoms and then managing to fit in your exercise. But I would really strongly advocate that you do fit in your exercise, because once that storm of symptoms has passed, you don't want to be left with a body that is unwilling and unable. So just working for the best now, little and often. It's all you need to do. 10 seconds here. Let's crack on through to the end. You've got this. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Really good. Those weights can go away, so put them away safely. Make sure they're not in your way. If everybody, like me, their ponytail's in the wrong place, just do what you can. Just do what you can. Okay. Right, so next exercise, just looking in. Let those arms and legs recover, let those abs recover. We're going to do a heel touch. So again, working into the obliques. This is a really tough one. If you struggle in any way with your neck, you might find this tough, okay? And if you don't want to do this, then you can do the standing oblique exercise instead, okay? So I'm just going to show you this one on the mat first. So bring the head up, chin away from chest, and you're going to just try and touch, coming around to the side, touching the heel, touching the other heel. So touch, touch, touch. You can make it easier by bringing the heels in. You can make it harder by bringing the heels out, okay? Try and touch the heels every time so you know where you are in your range of movement. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Touch, 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 and touch. Just sailing through each time, keeping that chin away from chest. And this is tough on the neck if you struggle. So just make sure, if you need to put your head down for a minute, if you don't mind having 80s hair when you get up off the mat. Anyone in my age category, which is basically everyone doing this, right? Will know what that means. Just massively back combed hair, scrunchy hair. Keep it going. Are you feeling the burn? 2, 1, rest. Well done. We've got 2 more of those. They are really tough. I know how tough they are. So just keep going when you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Touch, touch, touch. Good. Keep it going. Well done. Halfway through. If 30 seconds of this is enough for you, I will let you know when you get there. Okay? 2, 1, that's your 30 seconds. If you can hang in for 10 more seconds with me, then please do. Good. 3, 2, 1, rest. 1 more lot to go. Can you feel that? It's like abs are on fire here. They are on fire, so let's keep going. 1 more lot to go. We've got 8 seconds until we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Good. If that neck is taking too much for battering, try and bring a head right back, head onto the mat, or you can do a standing oblique crunch that we did right at the beginning, where you have your fingertips onto temples and you're bringing the knee up to the elbow. Keep it going. Halfway. But if that doesn't sound like enough, then you've got 5 seconds to 30 seconds. So that's 30 seconds. 10 seconds to go if you're with me for the 40. Keep that chin away from chest. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, for me, that is such a tough exercise. I don't know about you lot, but I really find that hard. So well done if you managed that one. Okay, next exercise we're going to do is a lovely one. You may or may not agree. We're going to clap under a leg. We're going to clap under the other leg. You can keep the foot onto the mat as you clap, or you can keep the foot off as you clap. You're going to try and keep your balance. You're going to try from going all the way back like this. Okay, you're going to try and keep your balance as if you're in that seated twist position. We're going to get ready to go, so have a little practice now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So clap, 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 and clap. Good. Keep it going. Well done. Well done. Keep going. Good job. How much are you enjoying this one? 10 seconds then. We're only doing this twice, but I bet you can feel that burn now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Just need to stretch out there a little bit. Okay, we've got one more lot. One more lot of those just to do there. So I was putting my heel down every time there. You can bring the heel off. You can do half and half, so you can do 20 seconds with the heel on the floor, 20 seconds with the heel off. Let's go. The only thing is, if you've got the heel off the floor, it does make it more difficult. Like this. You've got to stabilize through that core in the seated position, but you are using your core muscles more, so it's up to you what you want to do. Keep going. Keep breathing. You can stop whenever you like. 10 seconds to go if you're staying with me for the 40. But you can stop whenever you want. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're nearly there. We've got one of my little special exercises to do. Stay lying down. We're nearly done here, everybody. Well, we're gonna do an old favorite, an old friend that we haven't seen for a while. We're gonna do a low, a medium, and a high leg hold. Back for the medium, then the low. This is a 50-second exercise. We're holding each hold for 10 seconds. We're gonna go low for 10, medium for 10, high for 10, then back for medium and low. Your low may be different to my low. Okay, really trying not to say anything about J-Lo, but I just had to mention it. Right, so that's the low. You hold that for 10. You come up for the middle and hold for 10. Up to the high for 10, back to the middle, down to the low. If you feel that you need to, you can bend the knees. If you feel that you need to, you can put your hands under your bottom. Okay, it's totally up to you. We're going to go in with that low leg hold. Let's do it. 10 seconds here. Holding it in. So hands under your bottom if you want. You can bend the knees a little if you want. 2, 1, up for the medium. Hold. Good. Hold it in. Watching the timer. And for the high, this is the easier one. The high hold is the easiest, but your ab muscles have worked really, really hard. Okay, this whole session. So if your legs are like mine and a bit trembly, then that's why. Back to the medium then and hold it in. Try not to grip the mat, try not to grip anything. Hold it in. 3, 2, 1. For the low, this is the hardest one. Hold it in. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're only doing one of those because they are tough, and I want to get a few stretches in with you at the end before we run out of time. So come round onto the front into a tabletop position. Just take a second just to collect yourself, because by doing this workout you've worked really hard today. You've made such a positive impact on your health and your life by doing this, so really well done. Tabletop position, opposite arm and leg, push and hold, back into center. Push and hold, back into center. So we are now in the cool down department of this workout. I've got 3 little stretchy cool downs here for you. Okay, so work with me if you can, stay if you can. If you can't stay, then please do check out my 8-minute active recovery. That is going to be a really good little stretchy cool down that you can do a bit later on. Please don't just go and sit straight at your desk. You may just seize up. That's not what we want. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. So you're going to come down, just drop the hips down and just stretch out those abs and your back. Bring the head back if you want to. You can come as close down to the ground or as high up as you want to get that stretch. Hold for anywhere from 10 to 60 seconds. It's up to you. I'm going to hold for around about 20 to 30 seconds. Then I'm going to tuck my toes I'm going to push up into a bridge, and I'm going to try and put my heels back down, but anyone that knows me knows that that is really tough for me. So I'm going to push my heels down. I'm into my down dog now. And then I'm just going to walk forwards again, push those hips back down, and I give another stretch. Well done. So like I said before, stretching out the back and the abs, because we've worked both. Tuck the toes and just into that down dog. And whenever you're ready, you can relax. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure working out with you. I hope that you enjoyed this session. Please give it a like and a comment and all that good stuff. And I will see you at the next one. Take care. Bye.